to my Happiness Mantra family. There is a lot of confusion about when to add S and ES after a word to change it to plural. Here's a set of easy tips to ensure children never go wrong with the concept. Each exception is explained simply, so do watch till the end to fully master the concept. As usual, don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and family. And do subscribe if you're new to the channel. So let's start with what it means by singular and plural. Singular means one, as in one ball, one car, one tree, one flower. So we can use a and an also before these words, or we could use one. Similarly, plural means many. So we have two balls, we have 5 trees, many cars, several flowers. So words like many, several, or a number bigger than one is preceded to make it plural. Okay, so there's 1 tree and 5 trees. Moving on, initially, since we've just introduced how to add S to a word, you can do a quick recap with a sheet like this. Bird becomes birds. Dog, dogs, stars, stars. So children can just fill in the sheet like this. Then there's another question which says, choose the word and write in the correct column. So here the first word is cats, which will go in the many or the plural column. Okay, so we'll put in cats here. Next is pen, we'll put it here. This is just to make sure that the children are very clear on what it means to be single and to get bigger in quantity, double, triple, any other number, a larger quantity. Now coming to the ES rule, there are a lot of confusion. There is a lot of confusion that parents usually face because there are many exceptions to this particular rule, which comes in with a lot of different kind of words which are included. So let's see how I have explained it. The first rule, when a word ends with ch, sh, s, s, x, or z, then we add es in the end. For example, let's quickly see what kind of words can be used here. So we will have church and we'll add churches. We have dish and we'll make it dishes. Similarly, we can have glass and change it to glasses. We can have box changed to boxes. Buzz, which is the sound made by bees, buzzes. So these are some examples, and of course there are myriad words which follow this particular rule. So you can just go ahead and try a lot of combinations with the children. Now coming to the exceptions for these. The first exception is when ch is pronounced, or when, I'll not even call this a ch here, when ch is pronounced with a k sound in the end, then we add only s. Let's see examples for this. Stomach, monarch. So here we do not say stomach or monarch, right? We are saying stomach, so the plural form would be stomachs. And similarly here it will be monarchs. Okay, so this is one very essential exception. Make sure that the children do English based on sounds. That's very important. If they just look at ending ch, then here they are bound to make mistakes. They'll put in a es in both these cases. Now we come to the rule 2. If a word ends with z, remember in the first rule it was double z. Now here if it is a single z, Then we add another Z and then a ES to make it a plural. Now this is something which many people skip or are not even aware of. So quiz becomes quizzes. This is the actual spelling for quizzes. It is not Q-U-I-Z-E-S. Similarly, fez becomes fezzes. So we'll double the Z and then add ES. Remember this. Coming to the next rule. Rules for words that end with O. Now, there are many words ending with O where we add ES and there are many others where we add just an S. So how to differentiate? First things first. If there is a consonant before O, then add ES after the word. So for example, it's summers, mango time, mango season. So mangoes, because before an O there was a consonant G. Similarly, so this will become tomatoes. Many more words, potato, hero, lots of words for this rule as well. Now after this, the exception here is if the O ending words are borrowed from another language, then we add only S to the end. For example, kilo. Now this is from an Indian origin word. In India we use kilograms and kilometers, so it will be kilos. There's piano, there's photo, there's zero. All these are not original English words. They have been incorporated into the language. So here we add just an S. Okay. Another exception is that if short form of a word ends with an O, add only S. For example, a rhinoceros, but often we just write it as a rhino. So after this we can write rhinos. Okay? Now if a word has a vowel before O, then add only S after the word, which means if a vowel team is formed. For example, radio or video, portfolio, a bigger word. So in this, since we have vowel teams in the end, we will add only S. Portfolios, like that. And in case, obviously, double O is also a vowel team, so it is applicable to words with double O as well. So we write zoos, we write kangaroos, again with single S, not ES. Now, finally, there are many words which end with O where both S and ES are accepted. Remember this as well. The most common such word is volcano. So we can write, sorry, that's an O. We can write volcanoes or volcanoes, and they are both correct. Other such words would be buffalo, mosquito, and there are a few other exceptions. Exceptions in the sense, words where both spellings are acceptable. So I hope it is quite clear on when to add S and when to add ES, especially the O rule and when to add ES after O's. Just a little practice is what is needed. It seems very complicated, but trust me, it is not. A little practice goes a long way. Make sure to do a lot of worksheets with children regarding this so that they pick it up very comfortably and are happy doing it. Thank you. And if there are any suggestions regarding this video or any other topics you'd like me to cover, do mention it in the comments. I'll be waiting.